Good day, guys. Barak here from Barak Bogots. Hope you all doing well. Greetings from Barak Bo's farm and from us here in Australia. We hope that things are doing well with you guys. Wanna thank you for subscribers. Big shout out for those that are already following up and have subscribed to our channels and that are getting updates from time to time about our goats farming. Thank you so much for your continued support. We hope that our videos are inspiring you and that you're learning new things, and hopefully someone new is being inspired each time we upload a new video. So if you're new to our channel, if this is your first time, I wanted to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe. If you haven't already, please do so, because if you subscribe, every time we upload a video, you'll be able to see it first, and we can grow together by increasing our numbers, by educating many people, encouraging many people to get into agriculture, and learning from each other. Yes, thank you so much for that. So I want to also briefly thank God for the gift of life. I'm really very grateful for the blessings and the opportunities that are surrounding me. I cannot deny that it's been good from day one. Some of us are sick in the hospital. Some people didn't even have what to eat. There's a lot going on around the world, and so the fact that you and I are able to record this or able to see this wherever you're watching this from, I think is a big blessing that we can't ignore. Quick updates from the farm. So just want to give you guys a quick update from the farm. Goats are doing great. There's so much rain at the moment, which in some ways is a good thing. Farmers are always happy whenever there's rain, but it's got some challenges sometimes in terms of the management of goats. Sicknesses gets more because there's a lot of infections and worms and stuff like that, but we have experience, so we'll always manage that gradually. But there's also lots going on in terms of upgrades, the structures, and a whole bunch of stuff happening. So we'll be updating you guys with what's happening at the farm, with more videos and more pictures as time goes by. If we go farming a little bit, just want to have a bit of a chat with regards to human beings' intelligence. Basically, guys, we all know that human beings are very intelligent people. We have the intelligence, we have the higher thoughts, the ability to process, the ability to reason, the ability to think, and also make decisions. There's a certain part in our brain called the cortex that is actually responsible for that. So human beings are actually very smart and very bright people in terms of that. But also, I believe that there's also a lot of ignorance, which is also very high. So on one side, you have an amazing brain, amazing human beings with a capacity to process, reason, and think and do amazing things. But on the other side, you have also the ignorance that is so high. In other words, if our knowledge is this small compared to our ignorance, the ignorance is the biggest one. So much ignorance compared to the knowledge. This is just my thinking, by the way. And so knowing that where we are smart and everything, but also we have big aspect of ignorance, I think it's very, very important to try and find out what we do not know and what we're not good at. Those two things are very, very key, very, very important. I want to encourage you guys to think about this, that you need to leave room for improvement or room to make mistakes and learn from your mistakes, because no one is perfect. You're not going to be smart always or be good at everything or know everything. No one ever knows that. And so there's this thinking, especially in Africa, that whenever people see someone who succeeded in a business or that is so wealth, they usually think this person must be very lucky. Put that aside for a moment. I don't believe in luck. I believe in hard working. I believe in God helping me, because if you look deeper, you realize that if someone, in terms of success, luck is only 1% of someone's success. Maybe 2% is talent. Someone has got some level of talent. Maybe about 18 or 20% is team player. So basically someone can multitask and organize and do things. But the other percentage that is left, which is about over 70, is really about consistency and never giving up. And this is what farming and most businesses are all about. So when I began my goats farming, I made so many mistakes. First of all, I didn't have the knowledge to do goats farming, and I've been getting a lot of mistakes from a lot of farmers too who are struggling. They have lots going on at their farm. They have nowhere to go. Every time there's an issue, they straight up send me a message. So this is going on at the farm. What can I do? So I wanted to encourage you that you're not alone. We've all been through that. But as time goes by, we keep learning from other people who've done the same mistakes. Now, this is why we share these videos, because somewhere, I think someone is going to come across this video and you find out that that's all you needed to hear, So I incurred a lot of losses. I struggled so much. In fact, at one point, I even thought about giving up, But then I realized that there's no room to give up. Yes, there was so many discouragements from the family, so many negativity, so many losses, that I got to a point that I was like, what am I even doing? Because I'm investing in money, but it's not coming back at all. I'm not getting my money back. So what am I doing? Why am I wasting my time? Over time, though, things have improved so much better. I've been able to learn from my mistakes, from what I've done, and from not giving up. Now I can see the return starting to come. So trust me, guys. You're not alone. Reach out for the support if you're going through something like that. Like I've advised you before in the past, when you're investing in goats farming, do not invest so much money into structures, because the money you're putting in structures, you're not going to get that money back. Where you should put your money, or where you should put a lot of money, is in goats, the right breed, or the number of goats that you need. Okay, so that's very, very important to know when you're doing goats farming. Do not make the mistake of investing so much money into the structures, because you're not getting that one back. Whereas if you invested into goats or the right breeding, you're most likely gonna get that money and even more, and then you're gonna be motivated. Remember the 3 things that we've talked about that you need into your goats farming. Basic things, right? Number 1 is the right breed, right? You need the right breed. Number 2, you need the house, and number 3, you need the feeding or the land. So those are the basic things, at least the minimum that you need to start goats farming, right? But in doing so, remember the structure. If you put so much money into structure, or you build a not very right structure, then you're gonna have wasted your money and you're gonna be discouraged. So think about that when you're doing your goats farming. Make sure the structure is not too expensive, because you're not getting that money back. Like I've told you before, guys, the greatest mistake we can make is to always live the life of fear and worrying that you do not want to make mistakes, continually fearing that if I try it, I'm going to make mistakes. Mistakes makes us who we are. So I wanted to encourage you today to understand that if you're making a mistake, it's just not uncommon. It's very normal for humans beings to make mistakes, but we learn from those mistakes. You share with other people who have done the same mistakes. Do research, do a lot of self-discovery. Who you really are, what you really need to achieve, and how you're going to achieve it. Draw a roadmap, plan on how you're going to achieve that. Reach out for the support. Where possible, get a mentor, someone who's going to help you out. And over time, things are going to improve drastically. So with those few words, guys, I really want to thank you again for subscribing. I hope you found this video encouraging or inspiring. Continue to watch our videos from time to time. When we get time, we'll be uploading more videos about goats farming tips and yeah, sharing experiences from the farm and everything. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.